Hi, and a very warm welcome to the Grassroots Weekender Show. Well, Weekender Show we say, it's Monday. I'm sorry I missed yesterday's, but I just knew I'd have a long day and Liverpool were playing, so I decided, well, it's going to be a longer day if we do the show. So I wanted to have a little break, go down, put my feet up and watch the game. And I did watch the game actually. And just before we go into the Grassroots side of things, for the outsider, fantastic game. You can see it all over social media. Everyone enjoyed the game. But if you're a Red fan, it's a disappointment. Simple reason disappointment is to what happened, and I see there's a lot there telling me, and I can see myself about the penalty situation. Should have been a penalty, but I couldn't get over Andy Gray and their quotes and watching their programme. It was funny to say the least. Over Harry Kane, they knew it was a sending off offence. Everyone, surely the whole world know. Harry Kane's tackle was a leg breaker. We all know it. Anyone who's played football will know that situation. Dear me, it was bad. Andy Robinson, a touch and go, red card. It was shins against each other, and if you look, player puts his foot in front of him as he's coming in to clear the ball or kick the ball into touch. My honest opinion, it could have gone either way, that one. Yellow card, yeah, that would have been okay. But to go and have a look on VAR and suddenly see the two of them together. But when you saw Harry Kane's interview, I couldn't get over that one. When he turned around, he said he won the ball. And he hadn't seen it back yet, so he couldn't, when they asked if it was an offside decision, I won the ball and I haven't seen it back yet. But it wasn't a sending off. Well, I'll let you all make your own minds up on that one, but that was his words, and I can't get over that, and Andy Gray really pulled him to pieces over it. But at the end of the day, game's over, finished 2-2, can't do anything about it, can't turn the clock back. So we get on for the next game, if the next games go ahead. It's all debatable now, aren't they, for this weekend. So we'll see what happens. But we've got a cup match on Tuesday, tomorrow. Is it tomorrow? Against Leicester, that'd be a tough one as well. So fingers crossed we can do well in that. Quarter-finals into the semis. Happy days for Christmas. That'd be my Christmas present off Liverpool. Will be if it's the final. Anyway, we were out and about yesterday, Sunday, and as I say, apologies if the show's going ahead today, Monday, but a lot more people are off anyway, so you can watch it, you can listen to it, and just join in with it. mal@don'ttexttheline.com, add me as a friend on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, all the social network sites. And it was amazing yesterday, I must admit. It was a real family atmosphere, I have to say. Even though I did pull one parent, had a 5-minute chat with one parent who was questioning all the referees' decisions. It was a qualified, when I say qualified referee, it was a senior referee, to say the least, and he was having no mess neither. So I ended up talking to the parent in question, good 5 minutes, wouldn't have any of it, put his own foot in it, and at the end of the day, it all calmed down. And I think his daughter was there, his little girl. And as I walked away, I said, okay, have a good day. Turned around and she was giving me a big smile. I think she was made up that I told her dad off. Anyway, if it was her dad. But it all went well. It all went amazingly well. And you've got to thank, and I'm going to read them all out, Dan C, Dan F, Jamie, Adam, Matt, Matty P, Joe, Ellie, Amanda, Lily and Karen. And Barry, sometimes you see him, sometimes you don't. I know he's there all this week, but they're the staff at the Jeffrey Humble Centre. They've been brilliant, working with me closely all the way through, and we did have a laugh, and they were really busy yesterday, and it was superb when it came to the week on the food bank as well. Do you know what? Outstanding. Jay, gentleman and scholar, looking after me, making sure everything was okay. We were up. The whole league was okay, and yeah, it was brilliant, but I had to thank them, and I did yesterday. I took some nice sweets, bottle of wine into them, and they had the Christmas tree up, a few decorations, and they were playing some Christmas music, which was great. You haven't heard that sometime at the hubs, and it makes a difference, it makes a change, and it gives that people a feeling of, well, Christmas is coming very quickly. And it was the last weekend of football, and I was talking away to Dave, having a good chat as well. Yeah, all about football. Unfortunately, that's what it was there for. Good chats with the league, and we were talking about not next season, just talking about football in general. And I was talking to many managers, and no, I wasn't rattling no buckets in the canteen or drinking coffee. It was tea actually, and I was rattling the sweet buckets. So yeah, contradicting myself there, haven't I? Making sure that all the referees got looked after, having a chat to all them, brilliant. And then I was out and about on the pitches, talking to managers, great, you know, having a good chat to Kirby, JFC, Bootle FC, Pab, gentlemen, fantastic. And thanks Pab for donating his fees that we give to all the football teams back to the Heart of Gold initiatives. Thank you very, very much indeed. We can't thank you enough. And there was a lot of teams apparently yesterday going up that didn't know anything about it, trying to pay the full money. And it was Dave who was saying, no, I'm sorry, you don't know that. The Heart of Gold initiatives have paid your fees for you. Let's hope we get a lot of thank yous, because they're all surprised. As Dave says to me, you send messages out, all you can do is send messages out to every single team, and hopefully they read them, but a lot of teams didn't. Anyway, it was a nice surprise for you, and it was from us, a Heart of Gold, all the team there, with DXTL, for the Grassroots, to give something back to you. And we got our sponsors, and we can't thank our sponsors enough, Aintree Sofas and Anthony Godfrey, Elite 7 Academy, who came across there. We had one sponsor we were struggling on, and there is still one that I'm waiting for downstairs. Hasn't come across yet, but I'm sure he will. Anyway, I'm waiting for his business, so we can't get that out yet, just yet. But it will do. And also from Col, who's done a golden goal to raise the rest of the funds from the Heart of Gold team. Thank you everyone who had to go on that one, by the way. Brilliant, great support, and it helped us to pay for the referees' fees, to give you a great Christmas really. It was just something back to every single team that played at Jeffrey Humble. If you played on that day, fantastic, you got a bonus. Didn't have to pay the referees, we paid them on the 12th of December. So there you go, Merry Christmas to all you teams, and from the Heart of Gold, and us that don't cross the line. That's what it's all about, giving something back to grassroots football, and that's what I wanted to try and do. And also to Chris and Col, brilliant, absolutely brilliant, working with me all day on that one as well. To the young commentators as well, Ben, Jaden and Dan, who turned up on the day, helping to unload the van, going round with a bucket. Not me, but having a chat and watching some football, that's what they wanted to do, and it was great. Next season we'll have them with the t-shirts on, nice t-shirts, get them all ready, and see what we can do for them, because there's big plans that we've got for next season, and it's also the Respect Awareness Weekend, so we'll be bombarding new teams with that, from the touchlines, on the field of play, off the field of play, in the canteen, in the cafes, all around, and all we need is your support as a team. If you can do that for us, please. I won't read the teams out, I had second thoughts on that one, just in case, because I was just mentioned there yesterday, a lot of teams said they didn't know anything about it, so I don't not want to embarrass any teams whatsoever, and I think everyone will understand that. But after Christmas we will do a raffle, got the list there of everyone, so don't know the prize yet, bear with me, it'll be okay. We put something together that's nice for the team, and fingers crossed, you're the winner. But everyone was the winner yesterday. I must admit, it was great, lovely atmosphere, Christmas atmosphere, and I got to see my grandson play football as well. He scored 2 goals on his debut. What more could you ask for? It was great. Look forward to his 6. Then he got a selection box and a medal as well. Love it, absolutely love it. But I was seeing a lot of that yesterday. Fantastic to all you managers, coaches, even mums bringing stuff out for the kids. It was a great atmosphere. The only thing was missing was Father Christmas. Now, if I'd have been in a better mood and things had have worked out over the last couple of weeks, I'd have been dressed with the team, Father Christmas, with the elves. We'd have all been there just to add that little bit of extra magic touch. But if all goes well next year, I promise you, that's what we'll do. But other than that, okay, maybe one or two certain things. What I wanted to mention is the team didn't turn up yesterday. I think they were under 7s, something like that, under 8s. And when I walked through, it was a really misty, foggy morning, shall we say. So Santa's getting ready, kids. He is coming. Then one foggy Christmas Eve, remember that. And I looked up and I saw these mums and dads taking part in a little game, having a kick around with the kids, because the kids were supposed to have had a game the day before as well. And that didn't materialise. So they had 2 days turned up without a game. So it was great to watch a little bit of that, and I was laughing. I just thought, that was brilliant, well done. That was part and parcel of grassroots football, seeing it. But you know what? How serious were these? The kids are all having a go, trying to score, trying to win. And you could see the parents, they themselves didn't want to lose. And they ended up winning. That was, I don't know the final score. Well, hey ho. If you give the kids a game, it was enjoyable. It was early, very early in the morning, so give the parents their due. 9 times out of 10, they just want to wake up, don't they? And but they were on the pitch, kicking around, and it was great to watch. And I took a little bit of a photo of them, put it on social media, just for letting people watch what's going on in grassroots football. And it was one of those days and weekends, because Walton Kirkdale JFL had theirs and a little bit of a collection of food as well, so that went well. So I was happy with that, and I was happy with everything else. And wherever you are, I hope it was great for yourselves, honestly, I really do. Let's put everything behind us now, because it's nearly another year past. We want to put everything behind us and we want to start afresh. If we can do that and then go onto the pitches next year, coming back, make a pact. New Year resolution is, I am going to behave on those touchlines, on those sidelines. I'm going to support the referee. I'm going to support the kids. You're going to see me encouraging everyone around grassroots football in a real world. That's what I'd love to see. Will it happen? I doubt it, but it'll make our job a lot easier. We wouldn't need us around then, but you don't cross the line anyway. But you know, we're going into our 19th year, and it's been a packed 19 years, I can tell you. So the year after that, 20 years, I may make a decision at the end of that, because it might be a good time to bow out and look at different things into perspective, or put things into perspective. I'm not sure. Let's see what happens. Because 20 years is a long time for any campaign to be going, and I think we've been really successful at that one. So let's see what next year brings, to make my mind up, because then 20 years, nice big party, has to be a nice big party, and it's got to be obviously involvement with the good managers and coaches and the referees themselves. It has to be. So we'll look at something with that, and we can see what we can do. But 20 years is a long time for any campaign to be going, and I'm sure we've made a difference. I'm sure some referees have stayed in the game because of us. 1 or 2 may have left. I'm not sure. But we've done well. We've done really well. And I'm proud of what we've achieved and who we have on board. And next year is going to be a big one, because, as I say, got the badge man, Rob Lindsay, on board with us, who's going to make a massive difference. We're going to concentrate on a little bit more on kicking racism out of football as well, because that's not good. We need to make sure no one's bullied. It's going to be a big push on those kind of things. And also the sideline, the touchline behaviour, it's getting better, slowly but surely. But if you've been verbally abused as a referee, you wouldn't think that, I know that. But I can see by walking around different games that it is getting slightly better. My God, if you look back in 2003, when I started it, that was frightening. That was frightening. Those first 4 or 5 years, until we got all governing bodies on board, until leagues, until individuals started doing their own campaigns. Everyone's working together with this Respect one, and I'm proud to say we were the forerunner of the FA Respect campaign. We've done no ref, no game. There's a few of them campaigns now. But we carry on with Don't Cross the Line, Heart of Gold initiatives and Respect, and we really do want to make a difference on and off the field of play, especially in your game. I'm enjoying this cup of tea today. It was a bit cold yesterday. It was a little bit icy. It was going out there, walking around, freezing. But hey ho, what do you expect? We got the games on. Not many on the grass, it has to be said. So commiseration to yourselves who didn't get many games in, I suppose, over the last couple of weeks. And I do love grass football. I do love muddy kits and all that, because you know all the kids have been in the game. So hopefully the weather will be milder coming up towards January in the second half of the season, and we can all kick a ball on the grass and on the 3G, 4G pitches as well, and get on with our season. Fingers crossed. We don't know what is going to stop us, but let's just hope things are a little bit better in 2022. Something tells me it's not going to be, and we're all going to still have to work together as one, as a team, as a group, just to make a difference within our communities. And we will with Don't Cross the Line, only with your support. And hopefully, I'm still injured, I'm still not out, I'm still putting weight on, I'm trying to cut down today. I've got my bloods getting taken on Wednesday, and I don't feel good for that one. And normally I'm going in to get all my bloods, and the results are absolutely perfect. This coming Wednesday, I've got a sneaky feeling they're not going to be. But I'll let you know on that one. I really will. But anyway, whatever you are, whatever you're doing this week, I know it's going to be busy shopping, Christmas shopping, just like me. I actually, this morning, I was out and about, and I picked up a few items. I've still got loads, I have. And Christmas is all about money, isn't it? Tell me about it, and they're all saying, I'm watching this, tell me about it. Everyone's skint, everyone's going into debt just to get presents with everyone else, but that's part of giving, I suppose, so long as they're not too costly in price. And saying that, everything has just gone sky high. But we always forget that the little kids, if you're buying for them, you know, grandkids, your kids, if they're all little, you threw a cardboard box and wrapped it up to them. They've been made up, to be fascinated, to be ripping it open, playing it. It's just one of those things. You make a den out of things, and then the expensive toys that you've got is on the side. You want to play with the box. But it's over, I suppose. It's nearly over, and everyone will be saying, and those magic words will come at the Christmas night, what was all that rushing about? What did we all do that for? It's over now. And people start taking decorations down as quickly as they put them up. Well, it wasn't quickly putting them up. It takes you forever putting mine up. Dear me, being busy this year. Yeah, and if you want to rent me out next year, you'll have to book in mal@don'txttheline.com, because I'm putting a post on social media and I want you to see what it looks like. It's been really busy. The walls look orange actually. When you take an iPhone, you take a photograph. Where did the colours go? Why did they all go different? Can't work that one out. Anyway, this is why I've got a Boss camera. You wouldn't believe this. The camera that I'm videoing here on, I bought it. And I had to laugh. I was in Portugal one year, and I took it with me and I was filming. And I've got all kinds of bits and bobs and everything that goes onto the camera. And that's the iPhones were coming out then, or everyone was buying them. And I remember walking past one chap, and he went, nudged his missus, and he went, look at the size of his camera there. Oh, because he had an iPhone. But little did he know what this camera does, and I was recommended this off a Sky Sports presenter. It's amazing what it all does, the wireless, everything, what you can do on it, what you can add to it. And if I'd have sat down with that lad for 5 minutes, he'd have looked at me and looked at his iPhone and wondered where you can buy these cameras from. But hey ho, People make judgments very quickly indeed, don't they? Very quickly. And I suppose that's what happens in grassroots football. So let's put all that to bed, let's put it to the side, and let's all be as one and more friendly, much more friendlier next year. And all remember our committees. You have to, because we want to do another show just before Christmas, just to wish you all the best and let you know if I've done all my shopping. Probably not, probably not. And the vouchers, you can't even get the vouchers, you don't know what vouchers to get. And kids, the little ones, they all want the money. That's not Christmas. Anyway, we've come to the end of our show. Thank you very, very much indeed. It's Monday, we know that. This should have been the Sunday show. It's the Monday show. And, well, I'm not going to say we'll be back next weekend. We possibly will. But I will be on maybe around about Thursday to wish everyone all the best. And take it from there and see how you're done by the end of the week. In the meantime, put your feet up, relax, have a great day. And I hope you buy every present that you need so you can relax. In the meantime, see you on Thursday to wish you all the best. Myself, Matt Lane, on the team here at the Grassroots Show. Don't Cross the Line, Respect Programme and Hearts of Gold initiatives. We'll see you Thursday. Have a great evening. Good night, God bless.